Hey YouTube, so I have this generator I picked up for $20. It's old, but it's not in awful shape. It does have some compression. It might have a blown head gasket. I gotta check all that. Dual fuel, very dirty, it was stored outside. But for $20 I couldn't go wrong. So anyways, I pulled off the pull start, the recoil, and I'm trying to see if I can get that rewound because the rope was all pulled out. So as I'm winding it, and let me see if I can prop my camera up so you guys can see. See if that works. So I'm winding it. So I got about 1.5 or 2 winds right now, and you're going to hear a click. Hear it? And then I lost that wind. So let me try it again. Big click. And now it only has like a half a wind in it. So that's about 1. That's 2. And right about at 2.5 winds, there's a click that releases the tension. So I don't know what's going on. Do you guys know? Is it a bad spring? Do I need to get a new recoil? I see when I start winding this out, I see the 2 cams come out. They're grabbing on the plastic. I'm watching them. So right here I'm hitting some tension, and this is where the big click is going to be. And you see the cams almost look like they're, oh, and they just clicked without me even moving it. The cams are halfway in when that happens. So trying to wind it some more. Another click. Okay, now I got all that tension again. Big click. And I lost my wind. So I'm thinking it might be the main spring. Maybe some of you guys know better than I do. So right there, big click, and all the wind is gone. So not even a half a wind left in it. So why don't you guys let me know what's wrong with this recoil, and in the meantime I'm going to try to putz around with it a little bit, take this bolt off, and take a look at the main spring. So let me know. Thank you. Okay guys, I got to the main spring on this, and I think I found the problem. So I know that on the main spring, this little tab right here, catches on this little opening in this piece of plastic here on the housing. So it winds up. But what happens is it's slipping. So I started to look a little closer at the main spring, and I see what looks like a break right there. Looks like a break there. Looks like another break up there. That's where it catches on. So I think this main spring is shot. If I can get just the main spring cheap enough, I will, but I'd probably just get a whole new recoil. But yeah, thanks for taking a look, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, guys, we are not done yet. So what I did is I removed the main spring, and I removed all the broken pieces, and then I recreated this bend that hooks into the main spring right there. So it's not as pretty as the factory job, but it fits. I rewound the spring, and I'm going to see if it works. If it works, I'm going to save myself some money on ordering a new recoil. It only took about 10 minutes. I wish I filmed that. I wasn't sure I was going to be successful, so I didn't have the camera on for that. But look at that. It's on. And it looks functional, so we'll give it a try. Bring it back in a minute. Okay, so with this spring, what I found out is this piece in the center here was very deformed as well. So I bent that back the best I could so that it could grab onto the little slot that's in that ring at the bottom. So it's very hard to see because of all the grease, but it's right there. So now it seems to grab. So let me show you guys. Give me a sec. Get you guys propped up here. So now, let's see. Place that in there. Turn it a little bit, get it seated, and then start winding it until it catches. Then once it catches, it'll, uh-oh, what am I doing wrong? Gotta get in that notch. And if it doesn't get in the notch, it's not gonna wind. Bear with me. Did that do it? No. Thought it was in, but I thought wrong. So now it's working. So it's in. Well, let me see if it stays working. Oop, did I lose my spring? Almost. Almost popped it right out of the recoil. So next time I get it seated correctly, I'm just going to tighten it down so that doesn't happen again. Okay. It's seated. So here there's a spring and a washer that are on this bolt. So I got to make sure not to lose those. Thankfully there's enough grease to keep it in place. Let's see. I think I could tighten that down a little more, but I don't want to use the impact. Okay, got about 2 winds in it now. We'll see. Yeah, it goes back. See if it goes back again. I'll probably put 6 or 8 winds in it, and then maybe 5 to 7 winds of cord, of rope. Seems to be working. Okay. All right. Hope you guys are able to see some of that. But it does work. So let me just show you. So that's just to show you that it is grabbing now. Where before I had, I get 2 winds and it would pop. So remove the broken pieces of spring. They're very brittle. So when these bend, they snap. So that's why these 2 little pieces are there, is because I was trying to create that bend and it was snapping because it was so brittle. Well, once I got past all the corroded, rusty stuff, then I was able to get a good bend in it. So, all right. Thank you, guys. This will conclude this video. I will bring you guys back for this generator once I start working on it some more. I've got some other projects I got to get done, but this was something I was working on in between while waiting for parts. All right, like and subscribe. Thank you.